Hey, good morning. Happy, what is it, Thursday? Holy shit. Uh, I'm Larry the Lion. This is my podcast. I'm not even sure how this thing echoes, but I know it does a little bit. The good, the bad, and the ugly. 337 pounds today. How did I get here from 273 June 1st? Pretty disappointed in myself, but there's hope. The hope is that I lost it before and I can do it again. I had a lot of mindset issues, depression, eating stuff over after Denari in Bradenton. Really like that girl. Um, yeah, the ugly. I still smoke cigarettes too. Um, haven't been able to let those go. Hey Corey, over on Instagram. Um, so the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's what I'm. How like Jesse Stanton, my coach, wants me to get my first paid speaking event this year. But how do I inspire people if I'm not doing the best for myself? How do I become a public speaker and share my story? And because, you know, a lot of people tell me I need to share my story. Good. Um, Last night when I was door knocking the solar, um, the lady didn't want the solar panels. I asked her why. I said, "What don't you like about solar?" She said, "Not. It's not that I don't like it." She said, "I'm dying." She said, "I only have a year left to live." That really I prayed for her and we talked for a minute. I shared my story with her. He was crying. She's actually she was actually from a rough part of Chicago too, where I grew up. Hey Ginger on Instagram. Morning. Um she knew the neighborhoods I was in. You know, God gave me multiple second chances. And even though I'm not, you know, doing drugs anymore, nicotine is still a drug, cigarettes, but and food and sugar are drugs, processed foods. Good morning, Ginger. Sunshine. And those are drugs the same as anything if you do it in excess. But it woke me up again a little bit, along with that breath work. Last night when I was door knocking, I was usually out of breath as I'm finishing my pitch to the people because I'm walking up to the houses. There's driveways, and like I said, I smoke cigarettes. And I last night with that breath work, wow, it was completely different. And that when I realized that I need to breathe, and then when I saw 337 this morning on my scale, morning Johnny, I was like, how am I going to inspire and encourage people if I'm not taking the very best care of myself. And something me and Pace talked about yesterday. I told I some people are like, just because I've been in sub two for 15 months, been a gator for um 22 months, something like that. Um, I haven't done a lot of deals. I've only got one sub two deal, done a couple connector deals. Had a bunch fall through. But I told Pace, it was a post I made on Instagram. Um, the story was, what if you get what you want, everything you want? And I said, I already have it, meaning sub two in this community. And Pace said, he was like, yes, bro, love it. He goes, this. And then I told him, this is on Instagram. I said, if I don't ever get another deal and I just get to hang out in this community, go to these masterminds and meetups, I'll be happy. I would be happy. But with that being said, I was happy. But then last night, after I met that woman who said she had a year left to live, yeah, and doing that breath work. If you know anything about me, my end game is to go to Mars. Um, how do I make that happen? It's not going to be by eating ice cream and pizza. Well, you can never stop eating pizza, but it's just not so much. Um, yeah. So that's the good news is, um, I'm making progress in a lot of different directions. Now I just have to don't put my mindset and say, hey, enough's enough. Just like I said 2 years ago with the drugs, enough was enough. I'm done. I just gotta do the same thing with cigarettes. If I could do it with crack and heroin, I should be able to quit cigarettes too, right? It's all mindset, everything. And then I should be able to do the same thing with sugar and shit, garbage, all the garbage food out there. And eating too much of it. Um, some of this is when I started doing the solar was a little bit muscle memory. I was like kind of the whole working in the afternoon at 4 o'clock was just like when I was a server and bartender. So I was accustomed to working, eating, and I stopped reading at night. Um, I'm watching YouTube. I'm not like watching movies. Once in a while, I watch very rarely, but I'm usually watching something that I'm learning in or educational, either Pace's videos or maybe like when I get home Monday on I watch Wholesale Hotline and get creative when I get home. But I'm sitting there eating like just like when I was a server. Well, I would do drugs and then eat long. That was that's when I was a server and bartender. But the same muscle memory, doing the same thing. It was like different job, but different. The same premise was so. Thanks, Jay. Um, so I I'm I'm going to commit to fasting again. And I'm just gonna start with no food. Just well, the only thing I'll eat is gonna do some mushroom, this everyday dose mushroom coffee. It's got nootropics in it. I found a couple other things, some other nootropics, to help sleep last night. I hope I made the video of it. Uh, little cocktail. What was it? Let me see. I'm pretty sure it was right before I did go to sleep. I don't sleep very well. Videos. Shoot. I don't think I recorded. Hmm. Damn it. It was on YouTube. Ugh. Anyways, same telemarketer every day. But yeah, I can't keep smoking these things and eating sugar and garbage, processed foods, fast foods. Um, I have a very small kitchen. There's really, I don't have like a bunch of it, all these ingredients and stuff, or I don't have anything in the fridge. uh, I was wanting to go alkaline, but I don't know. I'm leaning to, after when I fast, either straight carnivore or straight alkaline, vegan. Magnesium, Ginger says, XYMOG XYMOGEN.com. Clean Good Project. Yeah, I used to take magnesium. I should even when I take melatonin, I take two of them, and I wake up 2 hours later, 2.5, 3 hours later. It's like, what? Um, yeah, I just don't sleep through the night, and I'm sure that's due to breathing, weight, sleep apnea. Um, if I slept more, the one thing I can't say about that breath work is that it calmed my mind down. My mind had been racing for the last 2 months. Um, it Ever since, I went, the day I went golfing with Pace, the car, people reaching out to me, I loved it. It finally slowed down a little bit. I still open up like Facebook messengers, like 10 messages right now. Same thing with Instagram. I'm not complaining. Believe me, I'm not. It's just I was overwhelmed. Thanks. I appreciate it, Pace. There's a reason why he does that to people in this community. He wants you to grow. Unless if you're comfortable, you're not going to grow. Um, and I was kind of comfortable. Um, you have to be uncomfortable to grow. You have to put yourself in things that are going to make you uncomfortable. You just got to take action and do it. Um, I did it before. I got down to 273. There's an EOS Fitness right down here. It's part like kind of downtown Phoenix a little bit. Um, I have to park in a garage there. I'm trying to just think the time. Now I have a car though. I made the excuse when I got here that I would have to walk to the light rail, take the light rail, walk to the gym, and then come back. And I was like, oh, I can't do it. I don't have time for that, right? Same thing with in St. Petersburg when I was going to Crunch Fitness, and I'm going to make excuses. Say it was because I me and Sonari, she asked me to move out after I told her I had feelings for her. Couldn't help it. She was an amazing girl, beautiful, sub 2 student. Um, spent all day with her. It was well, it is what it was. But you know, it all comes back to eating the wrong things, overeating, falling back into old habits. Um, it's amazing how that can happen. Even when you hadn't been doing it for years, how it could be almost the same thing. Muscle memory. Um, Can't wait for the next breath work. And I know I have an app somewhere for breath work that I paid for when I got the everyday dose coffee thing. That's an amazing. If you if you like the mushroom nootropics, get the everyday dose. They give you a bunch of goodies with it. Um, it's like $1 a day per serving. But I got a frother container to put it in, really nice. Um, got a metal gunmetal spoon, tablespoon to measure your coffee. They sent the little poster was kind of stupid, but and then you get a tumbler in the third delivery. So, good stuff. And then speaking of deliveries, I know I'm forgetting about something I wanted to talk about, but yesterday, Tigger, I broke my coffee pot. First thing when I woke up, I brewed coffee into a pan. Um, she ordered me one off Amazon. It literally was here in like 3 hours. Same thing with this microphone. I ordered it Saturday morning. It was here Sunday night. Boom. Today, I got right before I was going to start this. That's why I was a couple minutes late. Can you see that? Timu. These I think are the pillows. I got you can get shit off Temu cheaper than Walmart, but the same quality stuff. I got two of these, um, and you can break up the payments on Temu if you're a little broke like me right now. um, I got every 2 weeks. It's like $16 or something, and I got like a whole bunch of stuff. Now the green screen didn't work out. It's a lot smaller than I thought. And yeah, I need to order. And the one that going over to the chair, it doesn't cover the hole behind me. This camera is like too wide of an angle. So if it was maybe just the computer camera, it might cover it. Um, I guess I could get closer with the chair, but it's still gonna have the outside edges wouldn't be what it was. Um, been playing around with a bunch of apps. I made some pictures last night. It was one of them face over apps, but it was like being in Jurassic Park. The skinny version of me in Jurassic Park. Oh, yeah, I can. I'm just. Oh, I only got about 4 minutes here. If you're in sub 2, um, we're doing the board game in like 4 minutes. Where's my email for that? Get on that Zoom if you're in sub 2. They're Kirk and Elena Tang's. What is it called? I forgot the name of the game. Uh, Biscuit. Where's my email? The Zoom starts in 3 minutes. So, go get on there. I forgot about what else I wanted to talk about. Let me see real quick before I leave anything off. No, that's pretty much it. It's all mindset. I'm frozen. Great time to freeze right at the end. Like I said, I'm grateful to be alive. God has given me so many second chances. That woman, she's got a death sentence, and I pray for her that miracle happens for her too. Miracle was that God gave me another chance here, and I got to do better. I can do better. I can lose all of this weight. I can quit smoking, and I can get healthy, and I can inspire others with my journey. I see myself. I don't know who I see myself speaking to. I was reading about your audience and stuff last night. Creative Cash Flow with Pace at 10 a.m. They're going live. Creative Cash Flow is a sub 2 board game. If you're in sub 2, get on that Zoom. I'm going to get on there right now. So, messages for you today. You only have today. Tomorrow's not promised. But I need to, and maybe somebody else needs to quit smoking, quit overeating. It's all mindset. Literally, if I can just trusting in God, stop smoking crack after 32 years, stop smoking heroin after a gram a day for 7 years, I can quit smoking cigarettes, and I can quit overeating and get my health so I can live longer, so I can go to Mars. Crazy, I know. Happy Thursday. God bless you. I believe in you. You can do this. If I can do it, you can do it. I don't know how to do it, though.